It's December 2018. My gosh, it has been a year indeed. It has been a year. I have no words. I remember, for those who've been keeping in touch with me and my channel, I said in January that I want to be consistent, and I'm so thankful that I have been consistent. Every single month I've posted a video. I am so happy because when it comes to goals, you're so eager, you're so consistent. There's always something that you want to do to make sure that you hit those goals, to hit those yearly goals. December being one of my favorite months, it's a month to reflect, it's a month to meditate, it's a month to ponder, it's a month to look back on over the months you've had, to see what went well, what didn't go well in your life, what you could have improved on. I've got so much to be thankful for. So much. For those who may not know me, my name is Esther. I'm an author and an influential speaker. And for those who do know me, hi. I have been so happy. I am happy. Why? Not because things are just going well, but even when things aren't going well, there's still something to be thankful for. Happiness starts with being thankful. And when you're thankful, happiness starts to increase. But today I'm not just talking about happiness, I'm talking about timing. It's all about timing. And as we are approaching 2019, I want to challenge you today. Write down your goals. Make them plain. I brought my diary out because this is so important to have. A diary is very key. I never really knew the importance of having a diary until I started having events. And it just keeps you organized, keeps you accountable, and it keeps you very responsible. But I'm here to talk about timing. So when you open your diary, for those who do have a diary, you look at the days and you say, okay, the 1st of January, the 3rd of January, all the way to February, and March, August, September, December. But in terms of having a diary, it keeps you organized. Every month is about timing. Now I know the goals that I've personally set myself, and I know that I won't be able to do it by myself. But what I do now is that I'm positioning myself to say, yes, I am going to set my goals now for 2019. And I'm going to make sure that those goals are very strong. Sometimes, when I look back over this year, there were things that I didn't get. And I wasn't upset about it. I used it as an opportunity to say, you know what, Esther, bring it on to the new year. I did have some good accomplishments though. For those who know me, I always have one annual big event, whether that's book launches, inspirational talks, bringing people on to speak. But someone came to me and said, Esther, I want to know how you started your book journey. I want to know how you got into that industry. And when I thought about it, I said, these people cannot be serious for me to do another event in the same year whilst balancing a few responsibilities. And I took the offer. I said, do you know what, Esther? Why not see how it goes? And that's when I was able to have my first book workshop event in November. And from the feedback given, it was really good. I mean, I don't want to speak for myself, but when you get people that give you good feedback, it makes you happy. It prepares you for what is to come. That's why I say that timing is everything. You plan to prosper. You don't plan to fail. Those who plan to fail won't get that far. But nobody wants to fail. That's why we all have resolutions, right? I had one resolution and it started to expand. My resolution was just to be consistent in 2018. That's the only thing I said to myself, that yes, I will be consistent. And indeed, I was. this is the last video in December that I'm presenting to you, my audience, to say timing is everything. And remember, for my believers, and for those who may not believe, of course, God says in his word that he makes all things beautiful in his time. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. And I love that. That is a word for me, personally for me. This year has also been a very testing year of my faith, peace of mind, health. It's been such a year that has really strengthened me. Timing is everything. I can't emphasize enough on how important it is to set your goals now for 2019. And when you set your goals, make sure you are positive and consistent. And above all, never forget God. If there's anything that I can give to you right now, is whenever you set your goals, give it to the Lord. Don't try and do it in your own strength. Don't even try and do it alone, because it's going to be very hard. I created a website this year, which wasn't even on my list, but God did it. There are so many things that I've been able to accomplish this year because of timing. Sometimes, if I'm very honest with you, when you don't always plan too tough, it also can work out well. I went to Dubai with my dear friend, and I wasn't planning on going this year, but I still went, and that was beautiful. You see, when you're not overstressed or overwhelmed or discouraged about what you didn't get, you start to appreciate things the way they are. Take your life right now. Write down what you liked about this year, what you didn't like about this year, what you want to see in 2019, and what challenges you have to face in 2019. Because bearing in mind, although we are going into a new year, there will be ups and downs. And this is not to scare anyone, but of course, every year has its own bumps. When I tell you, this year has really tested me, but I'm still here. And I'm still standing strong because of the grace of God. So I want to encourage you, remember, it is all about timing for 2019. Yes, get a diary. Very, very, very reliable. Very. If you write how your day went in a journal. But timing, keep that at the back of your mind. God makes all things beautiful in his time. Where you are right now is where you're meant to be. If you go too far and you don't handle it, it's not going to be easy to get back up again. I always talk about the beauty of not having everything at once. As I said, there were some things that I wasn't able to obtain this year, but I wasn't worried about it. I saw it as an opportunity to use it as a goal for next year. 2019 is coming. And you and I will make it. We will make it. No doubt about that. Invest in you. Make sure that you set strict timelines on what you do on a daily basis. Timing is everything. I can't emphasize it enough. Don't rush the process. Don't quit. Don't put yourself down. Remember God in all that you do, and he will direct your paths. Put him first and see what he will do. Pray for right people. For people that will invest in you, that will invest in your vision, that will believe in you, that want you to succeed. It's all about timing. If people leave your life, it's fine. If people stay, it's still good. In the good, in the bad, it all works out well. You can't have so much joy without having pain, you know. There has to be some sort of pain you go through in order to enjoy the journey. Because the journey is just over there, but you have to keep up. But it's all about timing. Do not ever underestimate the position you're in. I know it's easy to look at people and think, how did they make it? But as I keep saying, until you sit down with them and ask them how they coped, how they managed, don't question them. Everyone is on a journey. You're on a different timing. A's on a different timing. B's on a different timing. We're all on a different journey. And I look so forward to 2019. I'm looking forward for the opportunities, for the favour, for the joy, for the peace, for partnerships. But I'm also bearing in mind that there could be setbacks. There could be tears, and I'm ready. Because if this year can strengthen me the way it did, let's see what 2019 will bring. You can't always pretend that life is always going to be easy. No, life isn't easy, but with God, it becomes easier. When you walk with Him, when you trust Him, when you allow Him to be your leader, rather than you trying to do everything on your own. So I want to leave you with this, ladies and gents. Timing is everything. Don't rush anything. Have a diary. Have a diary. Use it. Utilize it. And keep the vision alive. Sow good positive seeds into your life. Don't speak negativity. Don't speak death. Because the power of life and death lies in the tongue. See yourself as successful. No matter the position you are, no matter how much money you make, health is key. Never neglect that. And that's something that this year has taught me about health. We praise people about their accolades. We praise people about what they've done so far, how far they've come. But how about health? Now check back on you. Have you checked your health? Are you ensured that you are in good health? That's something that I took for granted. I'm not willing to do so again. So ladies and gents, timing is everything. 2019, speak it, believe it, but work hard and be ready for the battles. Be ready for them. Be ready at all times. Don't give up. Do not give up. It's not worth losing over a temporary moment. There's so much in store for next year, and I wouldn't even know where to start. But I can first and foremost say thank you to God for the strength that He's given me to even be here today, to do this video. There is beauty in timing. There is beauty in waiting. But it's also in the doing as well. You have to do your part. Don't wait. I'm waiting on you, Lord. I'm waiting on you. Yeah, I'm going to wait here. You also have to do. Be active. Be active. If you want to write that book, write it, but be consistent. If you want to do another workshop, but be consistent. Have people that are willing to invest in you, the right people. And I don't want to talk too much about this, but the right people are key. You need them. When you're moving up to the next level, people will start coming into your life. People will start noticing your gifts and noticing your talents and knowing what you do. Keep going. There may be opposition, keep going. Timing is everything. He makes all things beautiful in His time. All things, not some, all. So so amazing how this year has taught me that in the good and in the bad, it's okay. We'll make it. And remember, focus on today, as long as it's called today. Write down your goals for 2019. Be responsible for them, take action, and do. But know that it is well. Guys, I wish each and every one of you a successful, prosperous, powerful, authentic new year with only good news. And if the bad news comes, turn it around for your good. All the obstacles that are coming your way will eventually turn out for your good if you allow it to. Don't allow the negative feedback, the negative circumstances, the fear of what other people are thinking to let you be low. Being low doesn't come from our mouths. You have to remove that attitude. It's about rising high and staying there to inspire other people to get there. Building you indeed is about building others, but it's all about the timing. You build you, have time for you. You build others, have time for them. It's the balance that matters. The balance. Timing is everything. I'm so happy that we've made it. Very soon, 2019 is near the corner. I'm looking so forward to it. And I'm sure you all are as well. As I said, if this year didn't go the way you wanted it to go, don't worry. Every year gets better. Every year gets better. Don't look at where you are right now, but look at where you're going. But take it one day at a time. Know that what is ahead of you is greater than what is behind. 2019 is going to be a prosperous year. It will be. Speak it into existence. Write it down. Speak into the atmosphere. If you believe what you desire, you will receive it. Believe it and you will have it. But don't underestimate the working hard part. Make sure you do. Make sure you take action. It's all about timing. All about the timing. Don't rush the process. Someone else may be going far ahead of you. It doesn't mean that you're behind. Someone could be making £10,000 per calendar month. It doesn't mean that you're behind. You are where you are for a reason. And I know that God will not give you anything that you cannot handle. If He knows you can handle it, He will give it to you. But it's all about timing. Take it one step at a time. Don't rush the process. Don't rush the process. There's beauty in understanding the journey. This time last year, I was not in the position I am now. It's all about timing. This year, I was able to make decisions that I thought I would never make. It's all about the timing. You need to know the right time. And the only way you can know the right time is when you're at peace. You can't move with emotions. You can't move with unforgiveness. You can't move with worry. You can't move with fear. You have to move with peace in the mind, in your soul, in your health. Peace of mind is everything, but it all contributes to timing. There's a time to get married. There's a time to die. There's a time to travel. There's a time to teach. There's a time to be silent. Timing is everything, and you will know it. You'll know it. Despite what's going on in the world, despite the Brexit, despite all the issues that is around us, we can still say we can see something out of the mess and turn it into a message. We can. Challenge yourself. Say to yourself, I will make it because I've set my time in accordance. Timing is in God's hands above all. It is. Don't ever feel like you are below time or behind. You are where you are for a reason. I am where I am for a reason. And I look forward to seeing what 2019 will take us both. Thank you guys for always supporting me. For those who have supported me along the journey with my website, with my events, with my books, I salute you humbly. I will not be where I am today if not for God that brought you to my life. I am humbled. Each and every one of you. Whether you know me personally or not, I salute you. Support is on the way, but at the right time. Don't force anything to happen. It will come. It will come. I'm a strong believer in that. It will come. He makes all things beautiful in his time. Thank you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Take care. Bye.